Hey guys!
Hello.
You guys are probably wondering why you're currently seeing my face right now. There's a few reasons, but a couple of main ones that I want to get straight ahead right now because you guys can currently see one of them. The nicks that you guys see in my face, I'm fine, don't worry, I just shaved my face today. Which is why I look younger than what I actually am. For some reason, I just shave all the hair that's on my face. Somehow I look younger. It's weird. And plus, my stomach's also acting up a little bit right now, so I don't exactly feel all comfortable sitting down for about a half hour. Doing again my crossover cosmic tier, which would be the two games that we would be doing tonight. And plus, I want to kind of address something that's been going on, something that you guys may have noticed that's been going on here. And basically, you guys may have noticed that some days there's only one video going out, instead of the usual two. Well, I would like to honestly get two videos out a night, but yeah. One thing I noticed, like the past year, basically, my computer's condition, as you guys been me hearing complain about almost on a regular basis. Sorry about that, by the way. This computer pisses me off. Yeah, my computer's getting worse, and basically, it's the main reason why I've been able to only push out one video a night instead of two. I mean, it's not exactly my thought of idealism because, well, to be fair, I would honestly like to get out two videos out tonight, like I've been saying. But if my computer's crap, there's not really much I can do about it. But there is some good news.
Good news, everyone.
As you guys may have heard me say a few times, I will be getting a new computer very soon. Now, I know, basically, I don't quite know what computer I'm going to be getting yet, but I basically know what the specs I want, which is an i7 processor and 8 to 16 gigs of RAM, preferably 16. As long as I don't pay a arm and a leg for it, everything should be good. And so basically, the computer I'm planning on getting is going to be far more powerful than this. Which, if I must be honest, I'm really glad for. Because, yeah, I think it's time to retard this damn thing. If you ask me, this thing needed to be retarded last year, but what are you gonna do? And something else too. And this is with regards of streams. Basically, like I know which game I'm going to do next. You guys don't need to worry about that. But one thing I was thinking of doing is continuing Castlevania with streams until we get the game done. But here's the thing. I like doing Castlevania, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing rest of the games in the series because I like the game, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to like stream the whole series because I don't know, like I like 2D platformers, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. It's like it just isn't. I don't know. I don't know. So well, I honestly wish I could give a better explanation than that, but still. But at least you guys are going to be getting the rest of First Castlevania, and if I do decide to do the rest of the Castlevania games, you guys will be the first ones to know about it. And including 2, which apparently is... It's either crappier, harder, yeah. Crappier, harder,
To my
or both.
knowledge, once you get past 2, it's a while in the series before you hit another bad one.
Okay, that sounds
Unless
like
you
good
do
news.
like the original Game Boy, like the first Game Boy one's apparently not good. But other than that, is like all the main ones, like you don't hit a bad one for quite a while, to my knowledge.
And so yeah, that's a possibility. And plus, there's a new game that
Because
isn't...
3 is good, 4 is good.
Is a new game that some of you guys may not know about, although if you guys like space-oriented sandbox games, I think some of you guys would know about this game. But there's a new game currently. Well, it's not released yet, but the developer of it, Frozen Byte, has been making videos about it, and even some other YouTube channels have been making videos about this game. Starbase. You guys are probably wondering if this channel will be covering it. There's a good chance it will. Because, first of all, sandbox, yes please. Space, yes please. Because, funny enough, I actually have the game which could possibly be considered its kind of predecessor in a way, because it's sort of around the same concept. You could say the same thing, but Space Engineers, but I digress. Starmaid. That game also has been crossed my mind recently. And here's the thing. I would like to do a series on that game. But, once again... that's basically my main issue right now, is this damn thing. And another thing, for you guys that have been, for you guys that don't know, Sayori and the Mecha Power series very well, but there's going to be a new line of, there's going to be a line of Nanodroids released, which is basically going to be a bigger and posable versions of these. And as you guys remember, we did a unboxing video of these said figures last year. That's one of my cats. Don't mind her. If you guys happen to hear her, I'm sorry. There's a good chance if I can pick them up, you guys will be seeing a unboxing of those as well. And that's another thing, as I'm currently looking at 3 pink cat paws on my screen right now. I'm not even kidding. We will be continuing with NECA Power, because you guys remember last year we did Extra. This year, around the same time, we're going to be doing Zero. And although we did Zero back on our old channel, we're going to be doing it again here, because some of you guys, there's a good chance that at least some of you guys are new people here, so they haven't seen us do the game before. So, and plus, I've also been configuring. I found out new things about Bandicam and stuff, so the game should come out better. Depending on how well this game behaves. And one last thing. Final Doom. Now, you guys know my general opinion about those games. basically TNT evolution. A little bit spike on a little bit steep on the difficulty, but it does increase. It does automatically start off hard. The plutonium experiment, on the other hand, it's been a nightmare right from the get-go. Or considering the newest weapon that we got, and for you guys who haven't seen the episode, I'm not going to spoil it here. Sorry, you guys are going to have to go watch that. But yeah, that thing should be made a little bit easier. I was honestly hoping a way to get that weapon, and I'm kind of glad that we did. And there's also something else too. I mentioned this before. It was actually the first episode of Sonic 4 Episode 2 where I mentioned this camera. Basically, this camera is... It's a relatively old camera. I had this since... what? I had this since the old channel, I believe. This camera is, what, about 3 or 4 years old? At least. My dad had it laying around for at least a year or so before that, so... yeah. And so, basically... I am going to be getting new cameras soon, so... yeah, this face should hopefully look better, and instead of looking blurry like it is right... or looking a bit blurry like it is right now. God damn it, camera. Right now, the back one's going out of focus. Ah, friggin' cripes almighty. But yeah, I am going to be getting a new camera soon, so guys, don't fret about that. I haven't... well, I generally know what kind of camera I'm looking for. Basically, something better than this. Probably, it's hopefully should be at least a 720p camera, so that's a big jump from this, because I think this camera's, it's either a 360 or 480p, which, yeah, that's not cutting any sort of cheese by these standards. Except for one particular type of cheese, which technically isn't cheese, but I digress. I just made that sound so weird. And again, it's me, so it shouldn't really be that much of a surprise. It's weird. And it's a new game that I'm actually planning on doing very soon. I know Jacksepticeye did this a few years ago. I think it was around, what, 2014, 2015? I believe we did it. Basically, it's the 2D platformer known as Electronic Superjoy. Yeah, I know that has one hell of an interesting title, but from what I've seen of what from Jacksepticeye, that game seems to be pretty fun. And plus, I kind of like the music into it. I know it's like very kind of like a very like basically it's a very heavy and thumping beat to the music, and evidently I kind of like that. And let's see what else is around here. Oh yeah, and I got a special something for you guys, while I'm currently dragging over my face from my screen. You guys are probably wondering, with Sonic 4 Episode 2 being done, well, there's still the bonus episode, which you guys will see in a couple days from now, so my computer behaves. Anyway, after the bonus video is done, what are we going to be doing next? Well, the Sonic games are not over yet. And as you guys may know, there's... What? How many? One? There's at least 4 different Sonic games I'm looking at right now. Part of the main series. That's not counting spin-offs. Like the racing games and stuff. And like games like Mean Bean Machine. That's not counting fan games. Hacks.
Yeah,
So,
we'll find a Sonic to play.
So,
don't you worry about that, buckaroos.
Basically, what I'm going to be doing is, once the main series Sonic games are done, then I'm going to be moving on to the spin-off games, Mean Bean and stuff. And then I'm going to be moving on to the fan games and hacks. So, that should be pretty fun. And there's a game that I've been playing again recently. As you guys remember, about a year ago, we did the first Maple Story game. And everything went well until I got randomly logged out of it for some annoying reason, and then I had to stop doing the series because of that. Now, I'm not sure if it was because of my computer and because I was streaming at the time. I don't know. But things were fine at first, and all of a sudden they just popped out of nowhere, so I don't know. But its successor, and I mean its successor, basically what I'm going to be doing is that some of the bigger, more hardware intensive games I'm gonna have to wait on until I get a better computer, because although I can play the games now just fine, me recording them or streaming them, yeah, the frame rate just dies. And
yeah,
plus,
everything kind of goes to shit.
Yeah. And plus, not to mention, due to having, when there's multiple characters on the screen, yeah, the game lags like crazy. Which is, it's mainly the game itself, so still. There's no getting around that, but still. There's also something else, too. There's actually a new game that that I got introduced to. Thanks, Fraz! But it's called Iron something. I think it's Iron Armada? I think it's called. Let me have a quick look here. I know I got it in here somewhere. God damn it. Load, for fig's sake. Freaking god damn it. Iron Armada. And basically, the game is being described as faster than light, crossed with Cosmoteer. And one thing you guys know, I like my Cosmoteer. I genuinely do, even though half the time I have no freaking godsweet clue what the hell I'm doing. Yeah. It's a wonder how long the series has been going on for before my brain has completely just cracked in half like a walnut. Interesting choice there, Rob. Jesus. Interesting choice. God damn it. And it's listed as it says here, Anumana is an open source experimental multiplayer project currently in early access. Construct new ships using resources as you team, mine fast, salvage from wrecks, or capture from planets. So basically, as the description reads, and the game design, it looks like it could pass for a Cosmoteer game. I'm not even kidding. It also reminds me of another game, Starship Constructor. It also reminds me of that too, the design of it. And the game is currently free to play. So if you guys want to go and check it out, guys can. Now, there are a couple of games here. Well, one of them that we have done before, but another one that I wanted to do, but we can't anymore. And basically, those two games, well, I was eventually planning on doing Cube Gun on this channel, but basically, for you guys that don't know what happened with the game, basically, the general thing going on with the game is that I actually read a excerpt here from here because people haven't been able to connect to the game for the past 2 years, and basically the developers, one of the developers, they can't reach out to the main developer of the game, and the server shut down. And so basically no one can get into the game, no one can play it, no one can even get past the freaking loading screen. So that game, sadly, we can't do it. And there's another game here, another game that I honestly genuinely liked, and that's Galactic Junk League. For you guys know that game, we did that game back on our old channel, back about a couple years ago. Oh, it's been about 2 or 3 years ago, I think. And basically, I think from what I remember, the game I think what happened with the game is that I think the game like ran out of funding, if I remember correctly. And so basically they had to shut down the servers, and the server's been shut down since then. Because I actually been talking to one of the people that I actually used to play with and actually watch the videos, which is honestly sad. Because for a deathmatch sandbox game, that game was pretty fun. I did generally enjoy that game. But sadly, we won't be able to bring that game back because that game is generally dead. And there's also another game here that I honestly been kind of forgetting about. And we did the game, we did some of the game last year. And so you guys probably wondering what game I'm referring to, but it's the ridiculous puzzle game, or kind of puzzle game, known as Big Pixel. We will be returning to that game soon. Ooh, that does give me a good idea. Ooh. I'll tell you what, guys. I literally just thought of this. Post down in the comment section below if you guys would rather see the rest of Castlevania or the rest of Make Pixel. Because I could do more Castlevania next Halloween. Yes, it's about a year from now, but there's still other games have lined up for streams, which is, oh lord. So I can continue doing Make Pixel, and I could continue doing that game in streams if you guys want that. And there's also another game here. I played a little bit. Oh my god, I haven't touched this game in 2 years. Oh my lord. Basically, it's Hexen 2. And I literally played 8 minutes of it, so I have no sweet hello clue what the hell I'm doing into it. And basically, we will be doing that game, but I'm going to give a bit of a forewarning. As I just said, I have no clue what I'm doing in the game, so I'm going to be blind as anything. So, Yeah, that should be interesting. Oh my lord. And there's also another game I've been planning on doing a little bit. Is Guns of Icarus. I know that game is a little bit kind of old by now, but the game is fun. For a deathmatch game, that game's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, the whole steampunk aesthetic is cool. Oh
Yeah,
my
steampunk's always awesome.
god! I wish I should show you. I wish I could show you guys this. I could just okay. I'm just gonna tell you guys something. You guys gonna be excited with some of these games. Because now that I'm looking at all of these, like I got 70 games here to choose from, and plus I got more from the store. How many do I have? I should have 70 odd, shouldn't I? Hurry up, will you? Steam store's lagging right now. But yeah, I got at least, well, make that 81 games on my wish list. Yeah. So basically, that's a total
That's
of
a lot of video games.
basically 150 games in total. 70 currently right now, and 80 still yet to arrive here. Oh my lord. So yeah, I'm not exactly going to be of anything short. Give you guys some examples of what games that is going to be coming down the pipeline very soon. We got Quake 4, Gary's Mod. Go to the Space Battles Doom 3, preferably BFG edition because it's Doom 3 packed with first two Doom games and plus I believe extra content along with it. Scribblenauts if you guys want that. Wreckfest used to be called Next Car Game. That game seems to be ridiculous. Distance. For you guys that want your Mortal Kombat fix, there's the Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. We got Cube, which is Quick Understanding Block Extraction. I seen one of the Yogscast, I believe it was Duncan, did that game a few years ago. That game seems to be pretty fun for a platformer. Space Engineers. Yes, please. Plague Geek involved if you want to infect the whole entire face of the planet Earth and kill everybody on it. Got another Scribblenauts game here, Subnautica. I might do some GTA 5 if you guys are into that. God, No Man's Sky is still getting shit on. Beam and G Drive. I'll see if I can do something with that. Gang Beasts. That game should be fun. I seen Jacksepticeye do this game last year. It's called Nog. And basically, it's a puzzle game where you have... Well, I guess I really shouldn't give too much away. But it's a quite an interesting puzzle game and it seems to be pretty fun. Yeah, we got the Escapists here, Mortal Kombat X. Now, I had two games here. Two along the same premise. I got Mighty Number 9, and I got 20XX. I could do one of the games, or I could do both. I'm honestly not sure yet. There's... Oh, I love this game. There's a game... I believe it was on Armor Games. I think it's still there, but it's called Shell Shock Live. There's a Steam version of it. I want to get my hands on that. 7th Legion is an old RTS game, I believe, for 95, 98, so that should be fun. Airships Conquer the Skies. I watched Lathrix do that game. That game seems to be fun. Besiege. Yeah, if you guys want that. Cube 2. Let's see, we got more air mech stuff here. Poly Bridge, that should be pretty fun. Emporion, I think that's what it's called. I got that game here too. Scrap Mechanic. Stardew Valley seems to be very kind of a Terraria-esque. That should be fun. Factorio. Let's see. Starbase, yes please. Uncrewed. I'm not. I forget what that is. Well, must be honest. Bomber crew, that should be fun. Brick rigs, mother gunship. If you want a bullet hell, customized with basically craftable guns, so you can make it whatever you want. Yes, please. Killer Instinct. Yes. Trailmakers. That game should be fun. Paradigm. I seen Jacksepticeye do this game, and that game is hilarious. At Omega, this should be fun. Sonic Forces, of course. Medieval, it's more hexed, so why not? Doom Eternal. I must be out of my mind not to do that game, so yeah, guaranteed, yes. Team Sonic Racing, of course. There's a game here I seen a couple years, I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago. It was an Xbox exclusive. It's a 3D platformer, and it's called Super Lucky's Tale. And there's honestly not very much about the game, except, like I said, it's a 3D platformer. It looks kind of similar between of the art style of what games? Oh my god, what's that game called? For you guys that know the game of Knack and A Hat in Time. And the main character you play as is a fox.
Well, that's just icing on the cake. Ain't it, R? While I fucking have a stroke, apparently.
So, yeah, I'm kind of biased at that game for reasons, yeah. Speaking of Hat in Time, there's Hat in Time right there. I will be doing that game as soon as I get a better computer. That is guaranteed. Mortal Kombat 11. Wow, that game's actually getting shit on. And there's a game here called Robot Champions. For you guys that have seen the old TV series Robot Wars, it's basically that put into a game. Or it's Robot Wars or BattleBots. It's basically that. I think it's right. Though it's more close around the premise of Robot Wars, but yeah, that should be pretty fun.
Battle Wars, Robot Bots.
So hey guys, I want to give you guys a quick update on few the things that's been going on and how things are going to be looking forward. And just to say, things are only going to get better from here. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see.
Doable. I just need to not die.
Subscribe if you guys want to see more stuff like this, and we'll see you in the next one. Later, guys. It's going to feel a little weird, me having a naked face. Because I had that scarf on for about over a year. I think it's around 2 years, I think. Huh.